Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I'm gonna come out with a few things. So first, channel update. I've just not been feeling well. I've been so busy with work, or not work, but school and home obligations and a bunch of other stuff. I have not found the time or energy to record some videos. I still have a couple more videos to record of that awesome deck from, oh man, Murtug 51. I keep pronouncing his name wrong, and he still will not correct me. And so I've got that going, and Pokemon 151's coming, so that's going to be a big boost in content. So just bear with me this week. I will try to get a set review out for 151, and the few games out that I still need to for that awesome, grass deck. So anyways, today, I actually bring you a new slideshow. I'm talking about a Pokemon Limited League, in which my local game store kind of started talking about this, and we developed it a little bit further, and we have actually done this for about, I think 2 weeks, coming up on 3 weeks now, and having a lot of fun with it. What is a Pokemon Limited League? So the idea is that you start small and you grow a collection over time. Rewards for doing well, easy for new players to join, and it's community building. Those were the ideas behind the Pokemon Limited League. And how to start is super simple. You just buy a current set build and battle kit. The current set for me is Obsidian Flame, so you buy that. You build a 40 card deck. Of course, the store supplies basic energy, and you start playing. It's as simple as that. Basically, pre-release rules. Mostly the same rules as pre-release. 40 card decks, 4 prizes. You can only use what you pull in your box, sort of thing. But they are best of 3s. And that's for scoring purposes and whatnot. So what best of 3 means is basically out of 3 matches, the person that wins 2 wins. If one person just wins first 2 games, they win the whole match, sort of thing. So that'd be a 2-0. If you win 1, they win 1, you win 1, that's 2-1, right? Best of 3. Hopefully you understand best of 3. The schedule is every 2 weeks, you buy an additional booster pack. And that booster pack can be combined into your league collection. You can play other members once per day in the league, but every 2 weeks, with the booster packs, there's something else that happens. Basically, I'll say it now, even though it spoils something later on. If you lose 3 matches, best of 3 matches, you can buy an additional booster pack for that week to increase your collection a little bit quicker. So you can play other league members once per day, and you want to record your wins and losses. Whether it's 2-0 or 2-1, who won, all that stuff, you need to record it. The other weeks, so every 2 weeks you'll get an additional pack, but then there's that week in between. Those weeks are trade days. You can trade cards with other players. Just try not to kingmake. Don't be trading all your good cards away to your friend so that they can build some ridiculous deck and win the whole thing store credit wise and that kind of stuff. So yeah, just don't do that. Just have fun. That's what this is for. If you really want to be the best, you don't want to be playing a limited league. You're going to want to be playing standard, going to big tournaments, right? This is supposed to be fun. So there is scoring though. The best of 3 matches, you get 1 point for winning a game of those 3, and you get 1 point for winning the match overall. So here are some examples. A 2-1 record, so one person won twice, one person won once. The person that won twice gets 3 points. That's 1 for each game that they won, then 1 for winning the match. And the person that got just 1 win gets the 1 point, right? And so another example, a 2-0 record would equal 3 points for the winner, 0 points for the loser. Right. Sympathy packs. Like I said, in the 2-week span between your packs, if you lose 3 matches, you can buy an additional pack. and that will just increase the amount of cards you have to build with and to trade with. Rewards. So why are we doing this, right? Well, the first reward is the cards you pull. Once League is over, you get to keep all of your cards. There's also a thing called burning a card, where you remove it from the League to add to your collection if you need to do that super early. People have done that for super big pulls and whatnot. They pull a secret rare Charizard EX, obviously. They don't want that for League, they want that for their personal collection to sell, whatever. They can burn it out of the League and use it personal collections, but it won't be able to be used in the League anymore. But of course, the biggest reward is all the cards you get, all the cards you're pulling and trading for and everything. You will also get store credit. At the end of the League, store credit will be dispersed to players based on how many points they have. So that's where getting a 2-1 record might not be great. You're still getting that 1 point, right? So that's something to think about. And then, of course, the biggest reward, the friends you made along the way. This is a community building experiment, a community building format. We want people to come in. We want new people to come in, join the League, and have fun with Pokemon. This isn't about top tier decks. This isn't about, winning big tournaments. This is about just having fun with friends. And there's a little bit on the line, but not much. The store stuff. So this is stuff that the store is going to have to do in order to have this work, right? The store will need to securely store everyone's League cards. That's their decks and the cards that they pulled and traded for. The League collection stays at the store, which might not sit well with some people. Maybe they pull some sort of secret art and they don't want it to be stored there. Of course, you can burn out of the League, but if you don't want to do that, you still want to use that Charizard EX in League, it's got to stay at the store. Because if you took it home, who's going to say that you didn't put cards in incorrectly and all that stuff? So it stays at the store. The store will be charging an extra $5 for each pack purchased. That $5 goes into the prize pool. So you are buying a pack regularly and you are putting money into the prize pool that will be building over time. And then at the end of League, that gets distributed amongst all the players. And then you need to provide a fun atmosphere where people will be encouraged to play. You want people coming in. So with League, it doesn't have to happen on one particular night. People can come in anytime during the week and get a League match in. Maybe someone only has a half hour on Thursdays to play. Well, they can be in the Discord talking to someone, be like, oh, hey, you also have time. I haven't played you. Can we play? And schedule things out, and people can come in and just have fun and be playing Pokemon. And the thing is that you have people in the store playing Pokemon more often, you're going to have more people interested in Pokemon. If people come in Friday night, they're playing Pokemon, and some Magic players are watching them play, and it's like, hey, that looks like fun. Maybe you can get people in this limited format where they don't have to know the best cards ever. They just have to build something that functionally works. The goal. The goal is to create an atmosphere of friendly and, it says excited players. Yeah, no, that's correct. Experienced is later on. Of friendly and excited players. You want people excited to play against each other. You want people excited to be playing in the League. You want people excited to be there. And create fun rivalries and grow the community. Fun rivalries is the key there. No, angsty, I hate you sort of things, but just hey, you've beat me twice, but this third time, I'm taking you down. We have 13 people in our League currently, and I bet more will join before the end. It's great for beginners because you don't need to know best decks and all that stuff, and it's fun for the experience because it's a new challenge. Changes the game a bit and lets you play with the latest cards, some of which won't see much play in bigger formats. So for me, especially as a Jank player, I love this type of stuff. You limit my card pool as much as you want, and I'm going to have fun building in that limit, So for me, it's awesome. For anyone out there that watches my content that thinks it's fun to build these weird decks. This is a format, this is an experience that I think you're going to want. If you enjoy the challenge of building a deck with a limited card pool, or having some casual matches between the grind to find the best deck, or maybe you want to have fun with some friends, I think this limited league is for you. So, with all that said, it is a work in progress. We are still working on some of the rules. How trading should work. Can you detect king making? What sets should and should not be allowed? Do players feel the games were fair, even if it didn't go perfectly for them? Most decks currently are running 15 energy, and that can lead to some dead hands. How do you handle players are getting frustrated? Those things are things that, we still need to discuss and figure out, but also I want to throw it off to you guys. If you guys can think of answers or even questions we missed, let me know in the comments. But for now, let's open some stuff, right? And now, I'm over here. We are at the table where we are opening stuff. So, like I said, you open a build and battle box. This box is the core of, what you start with. And then each week you get one pack. And then this week I did lose 3 matches, so I got a second pack, and I chose to go with Scarlet Violet because I think Scarlet Violet has really good trainer cards, while Obsidian Flames will have more Pokemon that more line up with my Pokemon already, right? So obviously this is not my league stuff, that stays at the store. I just bought an additional build and battle and a couple packs to show you guys how this kind of works. So let's go ahead and open this build and battle. Come on. Come on. We had one player pull 2 Charizard EXs. One was a super rare, the other one was the regular one. And, well, because of, money and stuff, she burned those out of the league and sold them. And basically paid for her league entry that way. It was phenomenal to see. And she pulled some other stuff because she has, like, the best pulls. But, alright, let's go ahead. We got our deck. Oh, Cleffa! Okay, Cleffa is key in this league, for me at least. With the grasping draw attack, draw cards until you have 7 in hand. Absolutely phenomenal. It's a free retreater. It's a 0 energy attack. The problem is that it has 30 HP. And, oh boy, Palafin is such a pain in this format. It seriously feels like the current best deck in format, but one of our players pulled a Vespiquen EX and actually got some Comfeys. So they're actually like rocking some 2 prize Pokemon, which are scary. Let's see, we pulled Camerupt and Togekiss. This is actually the exact deck that I pulled in my league. So that's pretty funny, like how that worked out and everything. So we got all this basic fire energy we don't need. We got Numel and Camerupt, which some newer players have been playing Camerupt to very, very, exciting matches. And it's been working out for them so well because our decks are so energy reliant right now, being 15-ish energy. They're in a situation where that eruption attack is more likely to trigger. I've been working on a Camerupt Jank deck. I've got one ready, but I just haven't been able to be recording frequently enough. So even this one, it might be a little while before I record again. But yeah, so we've got this deck here. And it's a good basis because we also have the Togepi, Togetic, and Togekiss line, which has also been very key to like my success and a lot of other players. Once at the end of your turn, after your attack, you may use this ability, draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand. So draw up to 8 is phenomenal, and most people are using this. And the thing is that most of the time you use it once. You draw up to 8 and you've got a nice sizable hand, and if you do it again, it's a little scary because you might deck yourself, and some people have been winning with Togetic's shared piece attack, where each player draws 3 cards and they force their opponent to just draw too many cards. It's been wild, but Togekiss has been huge. And getting rare candy with the Togekiss is amazing. So many people, when you get that rare candy, people are jealous. Let's see, Artisan. I put Artisan in my deck, right? I can't even remember. All right. But that's kind of the basis of that deck, right? We've got some packs here as well to open. So we get 4 packs with a build and battle kit. We've got this nice base, right? But it's not... for me, I went with the Togekiss, and I was like, I'm not going to do camera. I know that's going to be like the super easy one. I'm going to go electric Pokemon, because I got this Thundurus, and I got, basically it was just a Thundurus. But yeah, and it's been going okay. Not great, but okay. Thundurus doing 140 is freaking awesome. Brazil, Smoliv, sorry. Not Smallville. Varoom, Salandit, Stunfisk, Wugtrio, Kangaskong, which with the draw 2 cards, 60 damage, fairly good. Wishcash, Swablu, and Scovillion. All right, not too bad. Let's keep going with these packs. So most people, I would say, probably just stuck with their base. I did have one player, he got Toxicity, and he thought it couldn't work. So he just kind of threw it to the side and built a real wonky deck, right? I have another friend who did build Toxicity, and it worked out so freaking well for him. He's got a full rainbow on his bench, and it's doing beautiful. So you never know how things are going to work out. But we've got Nosepass here, Litwick, Audino, Charmander, Ortega, Volcarona, Altaria, Brazil, Togekiss, and Toxicity. That's hilarious. So pulling an extra Togekiss is just going to make you that much more reliable in getting your Togekiss out. And then Toxicity, that loud mix attack, actually works out fairly well in this limited format. So we will just keep going on these packs. There we go. Toss that, put that there. All right. We got Electric, Larvitar, Magnemite, Eevee, Floatzel, Wishcash, Umbreon, Dragonair, Salazzle, and Entei. So there's one player that pulled Dragonite EX, and he's got a 1/1/1 line of Dragonite in his deck. And the thing is that he tells everyone before he plays, so everyone, as soon as they see that Dratini hit, it's like, how do I take out this Dratini, you know? So yeah, it's funny, but I'm just waiting for that game where I can't stop it. He gets it out and I get pummeled. But he plays 2 Poppy in this deck. He got a full art, or the secret full art, or whatever it is, the $3 one, not the $1.50 one. And he plays that, and then he plays the regular version of Poppy in his deck. I'm just like, dude, get rid of those trash cards. And he's like, no, it works for the way I play. I'm like, okay, whatever. So, I gotta play against him still, so we'll see. Oh, looks like we got Dratini. That's funny. Oddish, Finizen, and Palafin have been so popular. Herdier, Houndoom, Barisus, I don't know, Magnezone, Yungoos, Steenie, and Gita. I did not pull a single EX. Yeah, that's about on par for me. Jeez, why are my pulls so bad? So, because we are 2 weeks in, we got this extra pack here. So we are going to add this to our collection. We got Phantom, we got Paldean Whooper, Baruzel, Smoliv, Pidgeotto, Dragonair, Armarouge, Scizor. Ooh, a gold basic fire energy. That's hot. And a Thundurus. Thundurus is so good. Doing 140 is just so powerful. Holy cow. So we've got all that. Let's go ahead and open up our Scarlet Violet 2. We're mostly doing this one for the trainers, right? Nest Ball's in here, Ultra Ball, Professor's Research, all that stuff. So let's see what we get. Spupa, Metadite, Energy Search, Grimer, Tatsuguri, Scovillion, Torkoal, Fortress, Dolliv, and Arbolia. That was not as trainer heavy as I was hoping. However, I will say in this format, you might go with multiple energy types, and Energy Search can be huge in decks with multiple energy types. So that is important to keep in mind. Move. What deck would I build out of all this? I would have to really sit down and take some time. I did notice I did not pull a, what's it called? Bullifant. It's an Obsidian Flames card. It's got an ability where it takes 20 less damage, and its attack, for 2 energy, you do 50 damage, flip a coin until you get tails, 30 for each heads, is nuts. I mean, it's basically a Pokemon with unlimited attack. I can knock out anything. I just need to flip enough coins, right? So that has been awesome. I will say, I've been thinking of building a Wishcash deck. I don't have the cards in my league deck to do that. Here, I would probably have to trade for a couple of Barbroach, because I don't think I got those, but I think I got 2 Wishcaches. And so if I put those in my deck, for each fighting energy attached to this Pokemon, discard the top card of your opponent's deck, just milling them slowly till they're gone. Like, that wouldn't be your only strategy, right? Maybe you put that in a Larvitar deck you're building or something. There was one guy, he pulled the Alt Art Larvitar and the Tyranitar EX. I fully expect to see those in the deck. And yeah, I think that could be a really strong deck too. Building a deck around an EX is probably still your best idea. Although I did get, what's it called? I was just playing Ice-Q EX in my league. And basically I'm waiting for someone else or myself to pull another Ice-Q EX. Then I will build Quad Ice Cube, only 2 of them, in league and see if I can pull it off, because Gita is surprisingly good. I mean, you have to take a turn off from attacking, right? Which in standard format basically just isn't worth it unless it's turn 1. But in league, there are turns where it's like, well, I'm not really doing much. I would love to accelerate energy. Oh, I have a Gita. Let me do that, Yeah, it's been exciting. It's been interesting to see where things go. Honestly, looking through this, I might just stick with the base deck. I was also thinking about Camera Up, switching back to just the Camera Up, because I think in one of my packs I pulled like another Camera Up and another Numel, so I could have 5 Numel, 4 Camera Ups in my deck and try to just explosion constantly. But then some new players joined. They were building Camera Up. It's like, I'm not going to build the same thing they are. So, of course, I had to go differently and win Electric, right? Which has been working out okay, not perfectly. Buffalo has been just a beast. So, yeah. Those were my pulls. That was the Pokemon Limited League. I hope you enjoyed. Aha! I'm back over here now. Moving my mic. Sorry if that was loud. I hope that the league made sense to you. I hope that you are excited. Maybe you can show this video to your local store and get them interested in this limited league format. And And of course, down in the comments, let me know your thoughts on this. What issues might pop up? Are you interested in this at all? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Sorry, content has been shaky. It will continue to be shaky. I do apologize. Join the Discord if you want more frequent updates. I'm usually in there when I'm just laying on my couch trying to save energy so I can, watching Supernatural, trying to get energy to do stuff around the house. Even this video, I don't think I should have done. It is far too late for me. I have school super early tomorrow morning, and I am exhausted. I have pain everywhere. But thank you so much for watching, supporting, everything. It really means a lot to me. Right now, finances are strange, so that was store credit that I used for on those things. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Join that Discord I was telling you about. There's some awesome people in there that build awesome decks, and sometimes they submit decks to me, so I play them on the channel, just because sometimes I get a little overwhelmed, like I currently am. But thank you so much, and of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.